Welcome back to the channel, folks. Really do appreciate you being here, and you betcha it's another episode of Sourcing Fodder. Alright, so today we're doing a ride along with Cammy Boy. So I'm going to go pick up Cameron and we're going to go hit up Sabres, and then we'll probably go to a few other shops as well along the way. But really just catching up. We usually catch up once a month, usually do some thrifting, make a video, and just catch up with life and all that jazz. So come along for a little adventure. Hopefully we'll get some goodies today. Look, usually with Cameron we end up getting something always a little fun, something interesting. And the beauty is, because when you go thrifting with someone else, when he's not actually thrifting for himself, like, you know, he might be just looking for something for his own collection, but he's not thrifting to sell. He gets to look for me as well. So I get double the eyeballs. That's it, double the eyeballs. That's what I'm going with. All right, so I'm gonna go pick him up now, then we'll head on out. So tune in for what will hopefully be a banger of an episode. We'll see you in a jiffy. All right, here's Cam. Picked him up. Slacker almost slept in. Yeah, how you doing, man?
Almost. Good. Yeah. Pretty good.
Keen for today?
I'm keen for just some good finds.
Hopefully. Hopefully. I know last time, I think actually the last two times we've done this, we've both said, we need some Lego. We haven't had Lego for a while, and I really want some more Lego.
Yeah, it's hard to find.
It's but I've been pretty consistent with you. Usually when I find it, I'm with you. It's either you or Carla. That's when I usually find it.
Yeah. I actually think we might find some plushies.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You're hearing it here first, folks.
I hear they do well.
They do well.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on the plushie, but most of the time they do well.
Might try our luck with the plushies.
If it's Pokemon, I'll probably end up keeping it, to be honest, but we'll see, unless I've already got it. But no, we'll see. So we're hitting up Sabres, and then we'll see where else we get to. Yeah, it's actually been pretty quiet on the road, so hopefully it'll be quiet at Sabres as well. Fingers crossed. Yeah. All right, well, team, we'll see you there, and wish us luck. Of course, the first thing I had to do was get my 20% discount, so I've done that. And of course, now to go pick up one of these trolleys, which, to be honest, as I said it last time, they always tend to slide out and bump me. Anyway, managed to get away with it without getting hit. And let's start the thrift run around Sabres. The first place I always go is the books. Now, I did manage to secure a couple of books. Some of these I ended up putting back, but I'll take you through those details a little bit later. Here, we're moving on to the toys. Now, I got so distracted actually looking for clothing, I forgot to film. All right, team, we're back. Sabres is done. Look, it was actually really quiet. It was really good. There wasn't much people. There was another guy making the rounds, which he seemed to have swept up. I think he must have been someone selling at the markets. There was another lady, actually. I don't know if you saw, but I'm going down a line of clothing, and, like, you know, if they want to jump in and look at something, you know, you go maybe to the next sizing. Like, so I'm looking for all the extra large. And, you know, then there's probably 4 racks, and then it goes to, like, maybe medium. She literally comes in, so right there, and then she just starts going through it. So I have to go around her, and I'm like, we're going to start playing,
oh my God,
you know, cat and mouse. So I went all the way down to, actually, I just went to a whole nother section. But I'm like, but she wasn't just looking at one thing. She was actually genuinely, like, just going through it. And I'm like, you've literally just cut me off.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was quite. I was actually pretty frustrated by that. Anyway, we did all right. Look, there wasn't much. I had to put a few things back because it just wasn't worth it for the pricing. Got a few books.
Yeah, didn't feel like much.
No. Look, I got a country road workwear vest, which I think will do all right. That was pure wool. Got an Eddie Bauer jacket, which taken a bit of a gamble on. A G-Star shirt. A pair of Levi's. So look, I paid up, but look, we paid $85 in total for, how much did I say? 9 items. So it works out to like $9.40, which isn't bad. I'm aiming for that $8 mark, $8 to $10 mark for a $30 ASP. So I think a lot of those things should sell for more than $30. So not too bad. The books probably only $20 to $30 as well, but yeah, it's not too bad. We'll see how we go at Vinny's. Vinny's is next.
We'll see.
You don't win every time, but no, look, it was good fun. It was nice and quiet, so it wasn't too bad, but it was getting pretty chockers and
yeah,
a lot of grumpy people in there. All right, Vinny's. Oh, what'd you get? You got a couple
just
of DVDs.
Just some DVDs and a book.
That's it. Star Wars book, right?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, team, we'll go to Vinny's and wish us luck there. All right, let's do it, Cammy. Let's do it. All right, team, all done. And we've got the bright sun in our faces.
Yeah.
We found a Kenji jacket in there, which I've sold before. So that one, it is a size medium. So I was a bit hesitant, but picked that up. And also got the, what was the TV series called?
Felicity.
Yeah, Felicity, that was. So it's a common US one from the 90s. It was actually oddly cheap. It was the 4 seasons and they were $5 a pop. Whereas they had, whatever that other show was, Beverly Hills or whatever, and they had them at like $10 a pop. So
it's ridiculous.
Well, you know, it's sometimes worse. They were sealed as well. But anyway, the Felicity series, they usually go for about $80 by the looks of it. So I paid $20 for that and paid $15 for the jacket. So yeah, between the two, not too bad. Should get $40 posted for the jacket, hopefully. So that's the aim there, and then hopefully we'll get $80 for the DVDs. They weren't scratched either, so happy with that.
Good. That's good when it's not scratched. Our friends following us around.
Yeah, there's another guy. He's a nice guy, but he's getting other
his friends.
We are competing. He's a peer, not a competitor.
He's all closed though.
No, he got the vintage cameras as well.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, it's
There
good.
you
It's
go.
good to see other people out in the wild. I don't know who he
notice.
is, but he seems nice enough. He's there. He must be there with his partner as well.
If you see this guy, reach out to him.
Yeah, you should. Don't be a lurker. Say hi. All right, we're gonna go hit up another shop or two before we go have lunch and see what goodies we can find.
That's it.
All right, let's do it. All right, team, that was Vinny's, which was, look, I'm not going to say it was a flop, but we just didn't get anything. There was a couple of things there, the Lord of the Rings, but they had it double sealed, like with tape. It was $15. You could probably get $30 for it, maybe a little bit more if it was in good condition. But they had it double taped, and I'm not spending my time trying to undo 2 pieces of double tape just to check if it's actually going to work.
Yeah.
Not worth it.
No.
There was something else you were looking at, wasn't there? Oh yeah, you were looking at some video games, which were $10 each. And then
Too expensive.
I did find another book, but I couldn't find anything on it, and I just didn't want to take the risk on it. So yeah, we moved on. We're gonna go have some lunch or some brunch for Cammy and charge on.
Yeah.
We'll see you in a jiffy. Haven't been there for a while. No idea. So after a bit of an interesting day, this next shop, I could never ever expected what we were about to find. Come check this out. Now, someone had dumped off their shoe collection. Now, I did bump into Bo, and I'm going to show Bo in a minute, but there were some pretty good finds. We also managed to pick up all these Adidas goodies as well. Alright, Bo's here, bumped into each other, and meet Bo, fellow thrifter and long-time follower on the channel. Appreciate you, mate, for saying hi and for these wonderful finds. Check out this. Some Skywalker Adidas Originals. How much you pay, man?
200. How much did you spend?
I think I spent 250, and yeah, so together we've nearly done 500, so that's crazy, man.
Happy days.
Yeah, thank you.
Good to see you, man.
Good thing we didn't, we're not competitors, but
We work well too.
yeah, that's right. That's right. No, I appreciate it. And thanks for saying. I wouldn't even notice it's you because you were chatting, right? And then you're like, hey, and I'm like, hey. Good stuff. Well, good luck with it, man.
Cheers, man. You too.
All right, team. We just had a bit of an exciting little experience. We just walked into the shop and I bumped into Bo. Actually, he bumped into me. He realized it was me. So thanks, Bo. Appreciate it. And he was looking at some whole bunch of Adidas shoes. In particular, a Skywalker one, brand new in box, which you've already seen by now. And there was a few others, and then we got chatting with the staff. Long story short, spent about $250. I got 3 pairs of shoes and got 3 shirts, I think, and 2 bags. Interesting story. Apparently, all those items arrived this morning that had been dumped out the front. Really good, high quality stuff. It seems a bit weird. It seems a bit sus. It's
premium stuff.
Yeah, so we were a bit iffy if it was authentic and all that. Of course, still have to get all that clarified, but
yeah, it was pretty interesting. Big shout out to Lindsie. If you haven't checked out Lindsay's page, go check it out. She does a lot of sneaker stuff. Actually, she does more than just a little bit. She does a lot of sneaker stuff. Send her some pictures. She's pretty, not saying that she's saying they're authentic either, but she seems pretty confident that they'll do good. So thanks for that. Big shout out to you. And she's helped me before with other Nike shoes. So hopefully we'll do all right with this deal. Hopefully. Otherwise, $250 down the drain. No, I think it'll be good. There was a Star Wars Darth Vader pair, which were pretty cool. And I forget the other, Travis something, not Travis Scott. And then we also got Pharrell Williams sneakers, which is funny because I literally got the sweater in my Savers video just the other week, and I sold that already. And this is the shoe collab. Yep, we'll see how we go. Yeah, you didn't get anything, did you?
No.
Poor guy. He's been sitting in there for the last 30 minutes, just sitting around. But
it's all good.
Yeah, it was good. No, and I appreciate the people at this op shop as well. They were quite helpful and had good chat. I did ask for discount, didn't get one, but that's okay. I mean,
it's a good op shop.
They looked after me. So, all right, I'm going to take Cameron home, and then I'll take you through all the goodies when I get home. Yeah, any last words?
That's it. Just love each other.
All right, see you, team. All right, so we are home, and jeepers, what a day. Let's get straight into it. So we do have these. There is a bit of piling in these, as you can see, which is a little annoying, but it is what it is. Pretty good indeed. And again, I haven't got these authenticated or anything, so really just going off understanding and gut. But we'll see how we go. This is all part of the process. Pharrell Williams, we got the Darth Vader ones. Those are pretty cool as well. So they were the big bangers. We also got this Adidas bag as well, which is pretty cool. We got the Eddie Bauer jacket here. Got a pair of Levi's. We got Country Road vest, pure wool. ASICS Cricket Australia, some G-Star, and we got some Adidas tops here as well, which seems pretty cool. None of those Adidas stuff is vintage. It's all kind of new, modern. This little guy, and then we got all these. Another Peter Fitzsimmons, which seems to be doing pretty well. And we got a Bible and a bird book and that as well, which was a native trees and shrubs. So a lot of interesting stuff. And we did get the Kenji as well, which I've sold one of these before. So look, all in all, have paid up. Total spend for the day, total average cost of good, which obviously is quite diluted because of all the other stuff with the big spends. So I'll probably separate the two transactions simply because I'm gonna have to get these all checked and all that jazz. And they will have a different expense to it. But all in all, this is how much we did spend. If I have sold anything by the time you have seen this video, this is how much I've made. The shoes might take a little bit of process just to make sure I do the things the right way. Again, shout out to Lindsie for the help on those ones, and big shout out to Bo. Good luck on the Skywalker ones. They are some pretty cool shoes. I would have got them myself. But yeah, it's been an interesting video. Jeepers, crazy stuff. Wish me luck. Let me know what you thought about all this. Do you think these are legit? They seem pretty good to me. They all seem very, very good to me. So very happy with this. To apologize on the lighting. Anyway, appreciate you being here. If you've got any questions, comments, chuck them down below. Otherwise, you have a wonderful day. Cheers.